Pastor Quiboloy is ready to respond to the accusations against him. We maintain that every citizen has the right to inquire, to hear, to speak, and make commentaries about the actions of public officials.
Hello, good afternoon everyone. Maayong hapon sa tanan. I am Attorney Israelito P. Turion, official spokesperson of Pastor Apollo C. Quiboloy. But for this case filed by Senator Emmanuel Pacquiao against Pastor Apollo C. Quiboloy, I will be yielding the floor to our official spokesperson for this case, Attorney Dinah Marie Tolentino, and leading the case will be Attorney Raul Tolentino. He is a veteran practicing lawyer here in the Davao region in Mindanao. And with him also will be Attorney Jambangan, and likewise my associate lawyers in the law firm of Turion and Partners. So with that, I will be yielding the floor now to Attorney Dinah Marie Tolentino.
Thank you, Attorney Turion. Good afternoon, everyone. We would like to read a press statement which was jointly made by all the lawyers here. Pastor Apollo C. Quiboloy has yet to receive a copy of the cyber libel complaint filed by Senator Manny Pacquiao before the Makati City Prosecutor's Office. Nevertheless, Pastor Quiboloy is ready to respond to the accusations against him. We maintain that every citizen has the right to inquire, to hear, to speak, and make commentaries about the actions of public officials. The interests of society and the maintenance of good government demand a full discussion of public affairs. In a democratic society, public officials like Senator Manny Pacquiao should expect criticisms and critical evaluation of their performances from the citizens whom they are expected to serve. As Thomas Jefferson would put it, he assumes himself as a public property. To this end, Pastor Quiboloy merely exercised that right in a properly respectful manner. In fact, he never made any accusation against the good senator, but only floated a question regarding that matter on behalf of the people who wanted answers. The complaint of Senator Manny Pacquiao may be considered as retaliatory and a political move on his part, considering that the election is coming. And we shall do all within our power to ensure that this complaint will not curtail what is a constitutionally protected speech and expression. As soon as we receive the copy of the complaint, we shall file our counter affidavit, and we will await for the fair and impartial resolution of the City Prosecutor of Makati. Thank you and good afternoon.
If you have questions,
we shall also be furnishing copies of this statement of Pastor Quiboloy to the press.
So you were saying po na posible po na meron pong kinalaman sa posibleng pagtakbo ni Senator Manny Pacquiao for presidency, especially na, syempre, alam naman po ng lahat yung closeness ni Pastor Apollo Quiboloy kaya President Rodrigo Duterte. May kinalaman po itong pagpalagay ng case na ito.
We can only surmise. That is our supposition. Considering that this is already September and the elections are next year.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
May plan po ba mag-file ng counter charges po?
As of the present, we cannot say yet. We are studying our options very carefully.
In relation to that question, kung yung mga pwedeng kaharapin ni Pacquiao or ni Senator Manny in case na patunayan po, since baseless naman talaga yung kanyang accusations.
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question, please?
Ano yung mga posibleng kaharapin ni Senator Manny yung papatunayan na baseless po yung kanyang mga accusations?
Like I said, As of the present, we cannot make any supposition because wala pa kaming copy ng complaint. I would not like to preempt the actions of the legal group and the rights of Pastor Quiboloy as of this time.
So, Attorney Torion, sir, sorry to ask this, pero
Yes.
nakausap niyo ba si Pastor Apollo Quiboloy about this? What's his reaction po ba nung nalaman niya na nag-file na po ng case ito si Senator Manny Pacquiao?
Well, he will just face the complaint, and we will read the complaint as soon as we receive the same, and as mentioned by Attorney Tolentino, we will answer the same. Okay?
Any other questions?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Sabi ko kasi fake raw po yung video na pinakita ni Pastor Quiboloy. Hindi raw po yung sa Sarangani, yung worth 300 to 500 million ng daw po na project ni Senator Pacquiao. Yung 3.5 billion project po is kay Senator Bongo raw po yun sa Batangas.
Okay, like I said, sa ngayon po, hindi po namin alam kung anong kinalaman ang contents ng affidavit ni Senator Manny Pacquiao. I would prefer not to make any suppositions at this time because that would be premature.
We'll be very speculative if we will make any comments, so let's leave it at that.
As soon as we receive a copy of the complaint, we will file our counter affidavit, and definitely the press will know what is the defense of Pastor Quiboloy.
Okay? Sige.
Do we hear any other questions, please? Yes, ma'am.
Reaction mo ba siya dun sa kasi 100 million po yung cyber libel suit na final? Is it too much? Ano po ba yung naging reaction kaya ni Pastor Apollo?
It is the right of Senator Manny Pacquiao to file whatever case he wants. And it is his right to ask for whatever damages he feels is proper for him. But again, it is not up to him, but up to the court, if it ever comes to court, to award damages, if ever.
Pero confident naman po kayo na masasagot ito.
Of course.
We are very confident that we can file the appropriate answer to all the charges that the good senator may make against Pastor Quiboloy.
Any other questions?
It seems that it is all the ladies that are asking questions. What about the gentlemen?
Siguro okay na? Sige.
Sir, wait lang.
In question from Captain po, clarify lang po yung claim that Pastor Quiboloy's assertions were said as question.
Well, based on the tapes that we watched so far, that was the tenor, actually, that it was merely in the form of a question. But as what Attorney Tolentino has already declared, we have to await the copy of the complaint affidavit so that we can properly answer the same.
Did Senator Pacquiao be sure that these were statements and not questions?
Yeah.
Any legal from the legal counsel?
Well, that's his opinion, and Pastor Apollo Quiboloy will also have his answer, and that answer will be properly laid down in the counter affidavit that we will be filing. As I've said, it's very premature for us to make any comments on the merits of the case since we have not received a copy of the complaint yet.
Din, pahabol ko ng question, does the 100 million amount is justifiable to ba daw ito or if it's too hefty po?
Thank you. Let me answer that.
Yeah.
Perhaps for Senator Pacquiao, he thinks it is justifiable on his part. But of course, on our part, we would like to disprove that the amount is even to be granted to him, to be allowed, to be awarded to him. So for us, we think that that is his right, as is the right of every Filipino to ask damages. But it is also a right to disprove whatever he might claim. And it is up to the court, if it ever comes to court, to award it, if it is even awarded.
That is also good for the government because that would mean more filing fees. Imagine if you will pay 25,000 pesos per million, you could just imagine the amount of money that he will pay if he will really file a case for damages out of the libel complaint that he filed. So that's good for the government also.
Okay, for Attorney Toyon, your thoughts and statement of Pacquiao when he argued this in his 13-page complaint that Pastor Apollo Quiboloy should pay him 100 million as damages plus attorney's fees for using his power and influence to spread fake news and false information. Moreover, Pastor used this deliberate falsehood to brainwash the minds of the Filipino public recklessly, propagating lies to blacken the image and reputation of an honest public servant. Any thoughts, Attorney Toyon?
I will yield the floor to Attorney Tolentino.
Senator Pacquiao is entitled to his propaganda.
Another question po, what are the grounds for insider libel? Talaga po bang naibigis mo daw ang statement ni Pastor Po?
Well, if you will ask us, we are defending Pastor Apollo Quiboloy, and the tenor of the statement based on the tapes that we were given, they were really in the form of questions. And as a public officer, Senator Pacquiao should not be too onion-skinned if somebody will ask him questions concerning multi-million or billion projects. So that's our stand on the matter. But again, as what was declared by Attorney Tolentino, we will await the copy of the complaint so that we can really read the same. It's very hard for us to speculate what are the contents of the complaint. And after we have read the same, we will surely file a very good counter affidavit. And as sure as the sun rises in the east, we will be able to put up a good defense for Pastor Apollo Quiboloy.
Any other questions?
Your final
Yeah.
Okay. We would just like to thank the press people who are here, who made it here, knowing that there is really COVID now. Thank you for coming over here. And we would just like to end with the words that we will not allow the good name of Pastor Quiboloy to be tarnished also. We will defend his honor and his reputation and his integrity, because we feel that Pastor Quiboloy has not done any wrong, but merely asked questions, as is his right as a citizen of the Republic, towards a duly elected senator of this Republic also. That's all. Good afternoon.